So welcome back, you watch addicts, you bike addicts, you gaming addicts. I've got 2 new toys today. If you don't know much about me, I am a serious watch collector. I am a gaming addict. I used to be ranked #1 in the UK on Battlefield. I was ranked #1 for shotgun kills on Battlefield, and I was ranked, I think it's like 2nd in the world for shotgun kills, and ranked 10th in the world. But we're not going to that, because that is a different matter, and with my accident I'm unable to play pro gaming anymore. But we're not going into that thing. But what else am I into? Well, I'm into these, and I'm also still into my skateboarding. And yes, I think I showed you in a previous video, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards. I have 3 long boards and 2 trick boards. Not that I do any tricks anymore, too old for that now, and I break easily, as I found out. So I just do longboarding most of the time, when I get time, if I'm not out on the bike. So what have we got here today? Well, my other passion, and I love them, is RC cars. I think, what? RC cars? Yes, RC cars. These are 2 brand new RC cars. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unbox them, and then what I'll do as well, I'll show you my other ones I have. I'm really into my rock crawlers. I used to have 2 rally cars. So I had the Subaru Impreza 22B, I had the Toyota Corolla rally car, and I had one of my favourite cars of all time, the Nissan Skyline R33 N1, which was the Le Mans one. So, like I say, I'm really into the RC cars, but I do like the rock crawling better. So, what have I got in these boxes? So what I'm going to do, can't really drop the camera down very much because there's such a big box each. So I'll try my best. I could have done with a bigger table or something like that to unbox them, but we'll have a go. I apologise because I'm full of that bloody fog flu, as I call it. Didn't have it before that blooming fog came down, and so neither did a lot of other people. So anyway, let's get started on the unboxing. So this is the first one. I'll try and get in it without making a hash of everything, and let's see how we go. I think this has got quite a bit of packaging in this, or whatever. So let's get into it. You've probably seen this on quite a few other videos. Like I say, it is a rock crawler, and this one is a 1/24 scale. So let's try and get this out without smacking everything. Let's get rid of that. And here's a nice bit of packaging on this. Thank you very much. Where is it? Here. Oh, what have we got? Can you see it yet? It's the Land Rover. Usually I package this quite well, haven't we? There we go. Let's open that up there and open that up there. So this is part of the Camel Trophy Edition. So it's a 1/24 scale, 24M, and this is that one, the Discovery. I was going to get the 110 because I really do like the 110s in real life. I actually consider buying one, except for now it's you've got to be a millionaire to buy one because of the road tax that they're going to be starting charging us soon, the 1st of April, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, let's have a quick look on the box. So there's like the specs and stuff. I think there's something in here as well. Oh. Bit of a crushed book. Oh, just tells you how to set things up and what have you. So what I will do, I have bought some extra batteries because I think this takes 4 AA batteries in the controller, but we'll see anyway. So let's have a ganders. That's the top of the box. That's the different ones. These have all been used in the Camel Trophy. I loved watching that event. Fantastic event. We get like teams from all over the world, different countries, and they have to do like orienteering and going through despicable places, going through mud bogs and everything else, through rivers and rapids and everything. If you get a chance, look up on YouTube, Camel Trophy, see if you can find one of the events which is like over an hour long or whatever, or just even have a look for some of the other ones and it'll show you what these were involved in. So, what have we got in the box? Is this upside down? Yes, it is upside down. So, you ready? Here we go. So, that's the charging unit. Charge the battery up. And then, yeah, I did see this, you get a spare gear. Just in case it gets stripped. And then we got the vehicle itself. Check that thing out, little tiny thing, 1/24 scale. Very nice. I will be doing a little bit of modifications to this. Oh, tyres aren't too bad either. I'll show you my other crawlers I've got. My other RC car. I've got 2 crawlers and I've got a modified lunchbox. But that's brilliant, I like that. Oh, and you get some little tools, and here's the controller. Forward and so you got your forward and reverse. So you're left-handed, and then you got your steering. So that's pretty decent. Channel 3, and these are to help with steering and everything else. Oh, doesn't feel too bad, but that's not too bad. I'll be able to do that, or I can just do like that, but I'll have the camera in the other hand. So, what else did you get with it? So we've got a little spare tyre which goes on the back here, which it won't be going on. I might put it on the front, and then I've got the sand rails which go on the side. I think there should be some little screws or something somewhere in one of these boxes somewhere. No bags. So you can fix them on. Are they already on? Oh yeah, are they on there? No, they're not on there, but they should be somewhere anyway. They will be somewhere. So, that is the first one. So, check that little bad boy out. I'm going to compare these to my other ones as well, so you can see how dinky this is. This is the smallest one I will have. Nice little truck, front and back as well. I'll probably end up taking this grill off as well, because a few people who have tested it out say this does grab every now and again on stuff, especially if you're reversing. So I think that's going to end up coming off. But apparently it's got lights on it as well. I don't know if this is connected up or not. Come on. No, battery's not connected up. Apparently this Velcro on it to, there we go, so you can undo. Yeah, so it's not connected up yet. So that connects into there. Oh, there we go. See the stuff coming on? Yeah. Servo waiting for a connection, but we won't be doing that just yet. So let's just turn it off for now. There we go. And I'll just disconnect this battery, because we don't want it on yet. I'll have to put that on charge as well. So, but it has got decent bounce on it, so not really much in the way of tilt either side, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so that's number one. Put that back in there. Go back in there. Put all these to one side. Do not want to lose them. Oh, I'll tell you what. Put them in the box. And then what I'm going to do, let's pause it for a minute and grab the other one. So next up we've got this one. So I forgot to mark off the addresses and everything, so I'll have to do this side upside down, but let's open up and we'll see what we've got. Oh. Come on. There we go. And then so let's get into this. So I've got, oh look at that, it's an FTX. Oh yes, the box is upside down. So that there. So let's see what we've got. So this is an 1/18 scale rock crawler. Obviously it's the Utah, and it is the blue because you can get a green one as well. So it's actual size. Must be small, and then that's what's on the boxes. So shows you all the motors and drive shafts and axles and everything on it. So let's get this open. Can we see that? Yeah, we're in view. As you can see, it hasn't been opened yet. Obviously, it's brand new. So we got another charger, little key for the wheels and whatever. Some sponges, they'll come in handy to climb over. And then we've got Oh, car wants to come out first. Okay, so we'll bring the car out first. So that's the car itself. Check that out. Yes, they are bigger wheels on it, but when I compare it to my others, what you'll see in a bit, this is dinky. Oh. So just push that back at that, and then you can see what it's like. But this has the little pins to hold the body in. I'll tell you what, let's have a quick look at it first before I take the body off. But oh, the risers on that, very good. So top, sides, backs. This obviously doesn't light up, and believe it or not, this was a little bit cheaper than the other one. I got this at a good deal. So let's get this body off, and then we can see what it's like inside, because a lot of people never show you what it's like underneath. So let's get that off. There we go. So it's just a plain thingy. I will be redoing this body. I'll be respraying it like I did with my others. I'm not a keen fan of this colour anyway, and I wasn't a keen fan of the green one either, but I am a keen fan of the type of body it has got and the type of crawler it is. So we've got motor, servos, it's for your gear, 2-speed, and then oh, that's a tiny little battery. That is a tiny little battery. And then we flip it over, see underneath, drive shafts. Let's have a, oh, that's, does not want to turn. I'll be alright when the motor's running. Them tyres are nice and squishy as well. I have got some new tyres. Not quite sure where to put them for my Pro Crawler, which I'm going to try out. But there's no spring back in that, is there? Really, that should be popping back up. Weird. Anyway, let's get this body back on, and we shall back first and then front, and then what I'll do a comparison of them, so we can get this on without it springing off everywhere. Yeah, I think I'll be oh, yeah, got it. Definitely be changing the paintwork on these. I don't think I'll be changing the paintwork on the Camel Trophy one, because I do like that, and it is a special edition made by FMS. licensed as well, and this one's an FTX. I do like the FTX stuff, but you'll see how this goes anyway. See how much tilt we've got before it comes off the ground. That's got quite a bit, hopefully, and these tyres are quite nice and sticky, so we'll see how it goes anyway. So let's just grab the other one. I'll do a comparison in size. Oh, let's have a quick look at this remote control as well first, if I can get it out of the bloody thing. Come on. Oh, bringing my camera here. So that's your controller. I think these help with the angles and stuff. So you trim that on and off, power. I don't think that's quite as good as push that back a little bit and you can see it. So there you can two controllers. Now I do prefer that wheel to that wheel. That's just all plastic, that could slip. Whereas that's pretty decent, that. I like that. Well done these people for sorting it out. FMS. Never really heard of FMS until like recently, to be honest. You get to know like all the others, like Tamir and all them lot, Kushi, and a few of the other big names. I've got a lot of magazines somewhere. I think they're over there near my skateboards. All my skateboard magazines and stuff as well, but they're actually the controllers that you get. Both got the carbon fibre feel. So anyway, they feel alright, not too bad. So let's put this down and let's get that out of the way. So your charger and your little wheel axle. So that's a 1/24th. That's a 1/18th. This is scale. Oh, if you look at the size of the tyres, I think this will have a bit more of a problem getting over stuff with them little tiny tyres. What I might have to do, see, it's got a bit of a bounce in it. There's that. No real bounce in it. I might change the shocks on that. I've got some new shocks, but not sure whether they'll fit on that or not. So that's your 1/24th scale. That's your 1/18th, and then I'll show you. So this is 1/10th. So that is my lunchbox. Yeah, it is. I have took the front grille off it and that, but that's basically it's a 1/10 scale. So if I compare that with that, so you can get an idea how big it is compared to a 1/10th. So, and then 1/24th compared to a 1/10. This is just my lunchbox for taking out on the beaches and stuff like that. But then I have my it is a bit dirty because we went through mud and a bit of the week. I just haven't cleaned it off properly. So this is my ravine. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'm going to put this camera up a little bit higher, and then I can actually get it in view properly. So this is my ravine, which I've played about with. I've resprayed the cockpit and everything. This was blue, but now it's grey and blue. Let me just put that into there, and then you can see it is side mounts on these, but you can see the size difference on tyres. You see the difference in the size of the tyres? From 1/18th to 1/10th. So this is my ravine. I took this out the other week. This has got 4-wheel steering. Steers whichever, and then steers whichever way it feels like it, or whichever way you put it down. So that's my ravine, and to be honest, that was only £100. Well worth the money if you're starting out. This was the first rock crawler I got. I am going to be modifying this, and I'll show you what with. But yeah, this has got a superb. Look at the reach on that. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's unbelievable. And on the back as well. I'm making a mess of my mouse mat, but never mind. So that is my ravine, and then my Pro one, which I'm going to be modifying even more than what I've already modified it, is this bad boy. This one's quite heavy. I have got new tyres for it, but I can't remember where I put the new tyres. Oh yes, I can. I've just seen them now. So what I'll be doing, I will be modifying, I'll be changing these tyres out. This used to be a FTX Mauler, but what I've done, I've changed all the shocks out on it and stuff, made it higher. It does have a really good reach on it as well, on the back and all, you know, so you can see how much this changes. I've also as well, on the base, I've rounded these off because these were like square and they used to catch on everything, both sides, so I've rounded them off. And also as well, and then you can see on the bump stops, change the bump stops so I'm getting better steer, so I can get round obstacles and that a lot better. So I have got new drive shafts for it, and what I am going to be doing with this, well, first off, the tyres are getting changed. You know, they're okay tyres, but they're not brilliant. So let me just grab. So let me just put that back a little bit. So these in here are my new tyres. They are a 2.2 as well, and the wheels with them as well. So I will be respraying the red because I don't like the red, and also what I've done, on these you pump up tyres, but what I was able to do is I bought some of these motorcycle wheel weights and I put them on the wheels to give them that little bit more weight, you know, because when you're trying to get through things and trying to get over things, sometimes the tyres just don't grab because there's not enough weight on the tyre itself to grip. So that is new tyre, but the thing is, I'm experimenting now with what to put inside them, because obviously you can't get enough air in them, because when you do pump it up and then you try and take it out, the air comes out, so they're not as good as I thought they were going to be, but they are good. But what I'm going to do, I found a few different things to fill them with, cloths or whatever. I even got some of these hairband things to put inside as well, but they were way too small, so they're not going to fill it. And then I did buy quite a few different things. I've got some of this stuff which will cut us into little pieces and that, and then I thought, you know, I had a really good idea, and what I bought is these polystyrene balls. So these are going to go inside there, so there's one bag each. Will go inside these just to stop them from flattening out. I know it seems alright and everything, but you need a bit more air than that in it, and it needs a bit more bounce, because when it's on, these ones are quite hard, and yes, they have got stuff inside them, but I'm not taking them out because these are going to go out into the ravine. Because the ravine tyres, to be honest, they're not very good, and these are like competition ones, these ones, so these are going to go onto here, and they are the same size, just that these aren't pumped up enough to what's his name, to be same size as that, but you know, they will go on nicely. And what I'll be doing, I'll be taking these back off, and I'm going to be spraying them into either a black or a green, dark green. I've got some spray paint to do them all. You do get quite, you do get 8 of them in the pack. So I didn't really have much choice with the colours. It just came with that, and these were the tyres that I wanted. So, but anyway, that is my dirty mouse mat and my rock crawlers. But also as well, like I said, I am going to be doing a little bit of modification to the ravine. Sorry, well yeah, I'm going to be doing the ravine as well. But what else I'm doing is I'll be stripping this down. I'll tell you what, let's take this off, and then you can see. So that comes off like that. Battery obviously goes into there, then you got your motor and what have you. And then if you look at the chassis on it, it's an aluminium chassis. I'm actually going to be doing it in carbon fibre. I'll tell you what, I couldn't believe how blooming expensive carbon fibre is. Absolutely ridiculously expensive. And I don't even think that's a proper square bloody piece, that. But that is going to be the new chassis. So, hanging my camera here. Apologies. So what we'll be doing, taking this apart. Easy enough to put back together. And what we'll be doing is marking out on here the dimensions of it and everything else. It's easy if I just trace it and then cut it. I have bought a new scroll saw and a new mini table saw, so I can do this. And then also as well, so that one is 3mm and this one, this is only 2mm thick. I got this because I thought, I wonder if I could just make this part of the chassis out of 2mm. I think this was about, what was it? About £13 just for that blooming piece. So I can get 2 pieces out of that and then make the rest out of the thingy. But then I thought, well, what we're going to use for the ravine, so I might use that for the ravine actually. There's not really a lot on it compared to this. I'll say this used to be a mauler, the FTX mauler, but like I say, I have modified this quite a bit. I have got a load of parts for it as well. I like to buy new risers for it to sit on and that as well, to make it higher up. And then that goes back on there, and that should sit back on this one. Isn't it locking it? Oh yeah, there you go. And that should go onto there like so. And yes, I did respray it because this used to be the orange one. And I thought, well, God, everybody's got the orange one or the yellow one. Wanted something a little bit different, so I decided to respray it up. And yes, this one is waterproof. The ravine isn't, which I'm very surprised at. So I was a bit shocked at the ravine not being waterproof, but you can't have everything, especially when you've only paid like 100 quid for it. But like I say, this is just something special now, and it'll be even better when I change all the metalwork on it. I've got to get it right. If I don't get it right, I've just wasted an awful lot of money. I think that big piece was about 30 quid, or no, I think it was more than that actually. But like I say, I have bought proper tools, proper things, so I can do it. And yes, I used to be an engineer at one time as well. Yeah, I've done a lot of things in my life. I don't like just doing one thing. I like to be versatile in a lot of things. So, but like I say, I'll be, when I do get some proper time off and what have you, I will be sorting chassis out and stuff and remodifying everything. So like I say, I'll just quickly show you what I bought. This is all the stuff inside of it, and then so that is, mind you, a little miniature circular saw. And yes, I did get some more bits for it, some more saw blades and that, because the ones that came with it I think are going to be a little bit too coarse for it. But you get all this stuff with it, polishing pads and everything else, and what have you, buffing wheels. So, and also, out you come, this connects up to it as well. Oh, bring the camera again, and you can put these onto it, so you can do fine work. But I have already got a what's his name, a buffing bench grinder, proper one for when I do my watches and stuff. But like I say, this, that was the blade that came with it, and this one's, I think, is a 60 tooth, is it? Yeah, 60 tooth. So I bought a couple of 72 teeth ones, which is a lot finer and hopefully won't shred my carbon fibre sheets to pieces when I do the framework. And like I say, I've got my new bandsaw as well. It's a miniature one, Einhail or Einhill, whichever you want to call it. So I bought one of them as well, just so I can do my what's his name, framework. Crazy. But well, I can do it, I'm going to do it, because you never know what's going to happen in the future, whether we'll have any blooming money left. Unlike the poor people who invested in Bank America, who woke up to zero money in their account. But never mind. Hopefully it should all get sorted out. Well, this is a cracking little thing. This, got your on-off switch down there. Push through. Thing in it. It is a bit noisy. I'll probably get a little bit of oil on it or something like that, or put something on it just to stop the rail noise. But this you can adjust as well, different angles, get different cuts and that. Little guardrail as well, stop any crap coming up off of you. But my the big one, it's a little bit too big, I think, to put it on here. I'll tell you what, let's have a see if I can do it or not. So this is what I've bought. It wasn't too bad a price actually. There was some other ones, but I did prefer this because I've got quite a few of the tools. So that is what I've got to help me making stuff, making carbon fibre chassis, my RC cars and that. It's not just for the RC cars, it's for other things as well. You know, there's other things that I can make and that, so it's not a wasted thing. So anyway, let's get back to what I'd bought today. So back to the two latest editions, and see if we can. To be honest, they both look like 24 scale. Probably because the wheels on this are bigger, while they're saying this is 18th. But when you compare them side by side, that actually looks smaller than that. But like I say, it is probably because of the wheel size and that. And I think what I'll be doing as well with this, I think I'll be actually, I've just realised something. Yep, that part of the framework can be made out of my 2mm carbon fibre. Yeah, saying that though, it does need a little bit of weight on it. So I'm going to change these shocks out because I don't think these shocks are very good. But you'll soon see. But a lot of people saying this car's really good, because there is a different model by a different company, but it's basically the same car. So same bodywork, same everything really. And, it's just there's quite a bit of play in that, isn't there? You can actually change out the axles on these. I have got them marked down. I forgot how much they were. Oh, £28 each or £26 each. So I might invest in them. See how good it is first, anyway, and then we see how good this is, because you can get new axles, new drive shafts, and everything for this as well. So anyway, guys, that was a little bit different to the watches. I just thought I'd show you what I've got. So this was like a Christmas present to myself. I was going to buy another expensive watch, but I've got too many of them at the minute, so, and it does cost a lot to have them in what's his name, safety deposit boxes. So I'll have to get another one. But anyway, let's get back to these. Hopefully I should have get some video footage. Oh, and on my ravine, let's get me mouse mat dirty again. I don't know if you noticed that there. It's one of them on. Except the smaller one. That's the GoPro. That's the 13 black. And you know, I haven't even got chance to use this properly yet. I've done what's his name, a little bit of footage in one of my other videos with it, but that was about it. Well, that was in here, not outside, so I'll have to try and get some proper video footage with that. And like I say, I've got a little miniature one that goes on the top here. Only records in 720, but it's good enough for being in there, and it's waterproof as well, so you know, just pop it on the top and see where I'm going. But like I say, I've never posted any of that video footage up. So I might do one time, and I might do when I take these two out. See how good they are. So anyway, guys, I hope you all had a good Christmas. Hope you all had a good New Year. To be honest, I was in bed at 10 o'clock with the bloody lurgy. I just wasn't feeling up to it, so anyway, keep watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It does help my channel, and I will see you all soon.